George Russell has responded to track changes at Albert Park after being fortunate not to be collected in the aftermath of a big crash last season. Russell lost control of his Mercedes on the entry to Turn 6 on the penultimate lap of last season's Australian Grand Prix while chasing Fernando Alonso. George Russell responds to Australian GP track changes after 2024. Crash while looking to overtake the Aston Martin driver, the Briton appeared to suffer oversteer into Turn 6 before sliding into the gravel trap, hitting the barrier and being spat back out onto the circuit with the damaged car on its side, with changes now made at Albert Park to try and limit that risk. Russell took to team radio immediately to call for a red flag as he was stranded in the middle of the circuit at a high-speed corner, and while the track was brought to a virtual safety car speed, the Mercedes driver quickly responded by saying the move had taken too long to make. But with track changes having taken place, including a switch to negative curb to look to limit destabilizing cars alongside pushing back the barriers at Turn 7, Russell reflected on that moment last season and what lies ahead. "Yeah, I know there's been changes to the circuit through that corner," Russell told reporters in Australia. "There's been a few big crashes there, and obviously it was a big one in itself. I'm fortunate I didn't get collected afterwards. I think the duty lies on the FIA, to be honest, in this regard. I think the people around the circuit have done everything they can to make that corner slightly better. If you were to have a crash, it's part of racing. It's the dangers that we involve ourselves with.